Hi everybody, welcome. Come on in. Right, so in front of me I've got the sheet that I stamped last night, a couple of them, and I thought it'd be nice to actually make use of these. And for the first time, I've not used these yet. I thought it'd be nice to actually cut these out with you guys and have a play and see how they fit with the stamps. So we'll do that while some of you are still coming in. Welcome to the replay if you're watching after this is live. Thank you for coming and joining in. And we'll get a nice plate ready to cut. And shall we go for some pink? This pink is so lovely. This is the new Magenta Madness. And I'm looking forward to getting the inks of this to see how it looks. And I should cut out some brown as well. This is the new Cinnamon Cider colour. It's a lovely warm colour. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it looks. Right, look at this beautiful sunflower. Isn't that fabulous? And I'm wondering whether to stamp out the sunflower while I've got the dies out. I think I might stamp it onto this magenta and see what that looks like. If I do it with a nice dark red, like cherry cobbler, I think it will look really nice. So let's see what happens. Yay! Congratulations, Anna! Welcome to the Stampin' Up Club. How exciting. What did you order in your pre-order? Now this is going to be fun, trying to figure out. Now I'm sure there is a way. Stampin' Up usually try and do something to make it easier to line these up. There we go, I think I found it. I found it? Nope. Yes, no, no, not quite. I thought it was that one because it was sticking out a little bit more. Maybe it's that one. No, not that one. Maybe it's that one. No, not that one. I really did think it was this one here. I'm going to have to put a mark onto this, aren't I? Once I've figured it out. I think it's a case of just kind of like keep twiddling until you find it. And then once you've found it, basically mark it down. Not that one. Talk amongst yourselves for a moment. See, I was convinced it was that one, because that one seemed to be sticking out more. There we go. So it's that, yeah, that section there. Right, that's good. While I'm here, I may as well cut a couple of leaves out. I know pink isn't usually used for a leaf, but you know, we've got the space, we may as well use them. And got this lovely little centerpiece here as well. So we'll cut that out. Lay it all on. Hello, Margaret. Hi, Janine. Hi, Martina. Hi, Deborah. Who else is here? Hi, Michelle. I've heard people say that it only lines up on one side. Yes, it does. There's only one way to do it, and I've discovered it. Yay! I think once you've done it once, you kind of, you know roughly what you're looking for to find the alignment position. So And it's just one of those things, you just have to do it, and then you've done it and it's easy then. I do like these. These are kind of like little wheat stalks, aren't they? They're very pretty. A cute double one there. So I'm using my precision plate, and look, look how easy this pops out. Oh, that leaf is beautiful. I can see myself using this a lot, this one. Here we go, perfect. Just going to get my little dye brush just to remove some of these pieces. Look, they're just falling out like, I don't know, anything else that falls out. I was going to say falling out like butter, but that's not quite right. It cuts like butter and the pieces fall out very, very easily. Maybe apart from these tiny little pieces, they just need an extra little bit of coaxing because they're so small. So I've got gooey gubbins on the end of this. I think I must have poked a glue or something and just got a bit of goo on the end. There we go. Look at that. Look at the detail. Look at that. Tiny little dots and so pretty. Now what I'm interested in looking at is how this lines up then with the stamps. So what, you know, how that works against you've stamped really. That's quite nice because we've got this, these are small and this is a nice large piece. I think that would work very nicely. What's the difference with the new embossing plates? Well, if you watched my video last night, I was getting in a right confusion until I just read the description. So the description says the magnetic plate, the new one, it's a what's the word I want? Reseal. Hold on, I will get the exact wording because if I don't tell you exactly what it says in the catalogue, I'm probably going to get it wrong. So it's got a self-healing cutting surface. So I've got one of those great big, I've got a big one. Look, this, you know, one of these ones. You know, when you cut into it, it kind of like reheals. Well, basically, that is the surface, apparently, with the new magnetic plate. So that sounds amazing. Right, I'm just going to cut myself another piece of that lovely sunflower. And yes, I know it's not going to fit completely on my piece of cardstock here, but it doesn't matter because I might have it poking out. It doesn't need to always fit on exactly. I'm going to see if I can fit in a couple more of these lovely stalk things. Put that one there. And put that one, have that one going that way. Now you must, when you do this, make sure they do not overlap, okay? Because that's a sure way of damaging your plates, not plates, your dies, is if you run them through and they've overlapped. Not a good idea. So one does not need a clear plate on the top. What, with the new one? Yes, I think you still do need the clear one, I think. I've not got the machine and I've not got the plates or the instructions, so I'm just going by the information that I've kind of gleaned from the catalogue and seeing people at Stampin' Up have a quick play with it. Apparently there's a new video about it now, so I will put the link to that on the on my Facebook page very soon. Actually, I can even put the link for it onto YouTube as well. So there is a new video that Stampin' Up have released showing how to use it. Now they are not available currently. I'm hoping it's going to be available very soon, but they're not available currently. So Hi, Navarana. Right, have I missed some? I don't know if I've missed any calls. Not calls, messages. Sorry. Let's have a look. Hi, Janice. Oh, you're going to have fun with those, Anna. Those are going to be super fun. Right. I'm just going to put these in the bin. Put them out the way. Put the big shot away for a second. I can always cut a few more if I need to. So there are also there's a die that cuts out the smaller flower. There's leaves as well that cut out the leaves. And this is stunning. Stunning, stunning. The whale is on its way to Scotland. You know what? It might get there faster swimming. Oh, right. Oh, sit down. Oh, right. Oh, sit down. Sorry. Right, have I missed any questions? Da, 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 da. You can't see the difference between smoky slate and grey granite. Grey granite is smoky slate is definitely more grey. Yeah, if you think sort of silvery grey, and grey granite is, I would say, towards the mushroomy colour. Hi, Cindy, Vanessa, Christine, Chris. Oh no, I thought that was Vanessa, Australian Vanessa. I thought she's up very early. Hi, Janine. Hi, Scarlett. Hi, Nona. Right, so yesterday I stamped these out, and I'm thinking it'd be really nice to use a piece of this. So I'm just going to cut this down to a slightly smaller, manageable size. And I'm thinking just, let's have a look. Let's say 6.5 centimetres. I think that will do. Now the reason I tend to do 6.5 is because we can cut our cardstock down into 3 sections of 7 centimetres. And so if you're making multiple cards, it's useful to know what your cardstock is divisible by for when cutting out multiples. All right. So here I've just got some scraps, so it doesn't really matter too much. But do I want brown or do I want pink? I think I want pink. You know, I think that would look amazing. Let's do that to start off with. Yeah, Janice, your card is on its way. I went to the post office today. I had all these intentions to come on here loads today, but I was sorting out all my retirement stuff. Then I had parcels to send to Martina. Martina, your parcel's on its way. Then I had, yeah, just it's my mum's birthday this weekend as well. So I had to sort out her little prezzy. So it was a morning of sorting out parcels and addresses and all that kind of thing, and then having a chat to a customer who needed some help with the ordering and stuff like that. So anyway, it's all been good fun. Right, so I'm thinking let's show off that pink there. Oh, I didn't realise how big that was. See, I was thinking of just popping. I know what, if I do it that way around, I'll be able to get more of the sunflower. I wanted the sunflower sort of poking out like that. Got that centre bit. I think that would be quite nice lifted up. Although I do have do I have another one somewhere? No, that is that one. Oh, that's so sweet. Now I'm thinking, what about a bit of blue for the background? So it's a bit of a contrast. Right, I'll let you guys comment on that, see what you think. Oh, Scarlett, did you see Cindy's comment? I forgot to say to you, Scarlett, actually, that Cindy'd been watching. So if you like things like, you know, sustainable living, natural, sort of organic farming, cooking, making your own butter, clothes, all that kind of stuff, please do follow my friend Scarlett Pete. Scarlett, can you just send up some emojis if you're watching? She's actually in the UK at the moment, and the other day I went shopping and I saw her on the street and we waved at each other. we couldn't get out and give each other a hug, but we waved. So, right, there we go. Right, I think I'm just going to stick it down rather. Just get on and stick it so that I can get on and do another one. Who's putting us to shame? 2 miles of power walking every day. Wowzers. That's amazing. I guess it's that saying, isn't it? If you don't use it, you lose it. It's the same with your body, isn't it? Oh my goodness, they have the same birthday, Martina. Right, so I don't want these leaves to protrude off the card. So I'm thinking I might just stick those in place and then I won't have to worry about... Or actually, I'm just going to place them there because by the time I stick this down, they'll be stuck, won't they? And look, this one, I know this one's slightly broken, but it doesn't matter. That's going to just be tucked under there. You won't tell, will you, anybody? Now, if I was going to be super frugal, I know what, I'm going to punch a label out of this while I'm here with my new label punch. You know what, I'm just going to measure it. You know that thing? Measure twice, cut once. So that's... I'm cutting it fine. I don't think I'll use that one. I think I'll use something else. There we go. There we go. So I've got a spare label for another day. Right. So then, yeah, I'm alive.
Oh, sorry. What do I say when it says burn? What do I do?
Is it how long has it got left to cook?
I don't know. It just says burn.
Excuse me, I'm going to have to go and sort out my dinner in a second. I've got it in my Instant Pot, but sometimes things stick to the bottom of it, so Tom's just said, what shall I do? It says burn on it. Oh, I've just forgotten to put that under. But anyway, what I'll do is I think I'll just pop it under this bit here. So do you know how to release the pressure? You switch it off. Yeah, but don't put your hand over it. You need to flick it and just release the pressure until that blobby bit goes down. And once the blobby bit goes down, then you can open it. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Domesticity calls. I think it'd be nice to put this, to layer it up a little bit. And I'm wondering whether to put just the tiniest little slither of another piece of card around. Oh, look, this one's nearly the right size. So I'm actually going to double mat this and put it on dimensionals. I just think it needs a little bit of extra something something. So this measures 6.5. So if I take it to, oh dear, I've got glue on it. 6 and just under 7 there. Thank you, Terry. Welcome. Are you new to my live? Yeah, it's the pressure cooker, Nona. Thanks, Navarana. Yeah. I'm still getting to grips with my Instant Pot. It's a little bit fussy when it comes to sort of consistencies of things. If you've got too much heavier stuff, it starts to stick at the bottom and it gives you this like warning, burn. So you have to kind of figure it out really.
Okay, so
have you given it a spadeur?
Yep, still says burn. So
that's fine. Is it cooking? Is it?
Yes.
Is it actually? Do you think it's everything? Because the chicken was already cooked.
All right.
So is everything?
Dunno. So just leave it with the lid off, or
Yeah, yeah. Is it cook? If it's cooking, just let it cook and keep stirring it.
Okay.
Because the chicken's already cooked. There we go. That's better. I like that. Right, let's get some dimensionals. You're being naughty tonight and having sausage, egg and bacon. Ooh, were you ordering in or are you doing that yourself? If you're new to my channel, please do say hello and do subscribe if you love creating cards. Now, if you're watching this on the replay, I'll just remind everybody that you can watch this speeded up on most devices. Certainly on a PC or a laptop, you can watch these videos sped up. So if you don't want to sit and watch everything, you can just do that. I know some of you do like just sitting and listening anyway because you find it relaxing and you like seeing what everyone's chatting about. So. Oh, Sean is doing the cooking. Oh, bless him. Right, so this has literally got a 1mm border all the way around, but I really like that. It's just a way of like showing off that really pretty pattern, and got these little bits. Now I wanted to actually stick that. I think I just need one dimensional, and then that will be done, I think. Well, Anna, if you're interested, the pressure cooker I've got is really great because look, you throw in the ingredients. Sometimes you might need to saute something for a little bit, but you throw in the ingredients and you just leave it. It's great. Right, so that's card number 1. Then we've got this fabulous design here, and I'm wondering if that would look good on a panel with one of these. Trying to think, if I cut a square of this, do a 6x6 card, that would look quite pretty. Right, I'm going to cut this at 14 centimetres. And then cut that at 14 there. So you guys in the States, this is sort of roughly a 6x6 card, but just a little bit smaller really. So I've got this fabulous design here. Now you could team that up with putting one of those, or I think it would be nice just to have that as a contrast somewhere. Ooh, we'll make it bigger. I wonder if I could cut it apart. See, this looks too flat for me. You guys know what I'm going to do, don't you? Thank you, Nona. I did the stamping last night for all this paper. So if you like the look of the paper, do go and have a look at how I stamped it. I did it last night. Now I'm looking at this image, and for those people who love fussy cutting, this would be a fabulous image to stamp maybe 3 times and then cut out the layers and build it up. If that's the sort of thing that you're into, please someone go ahead and do that. I'm a little bit impatient for that type of card making, but so this is what I tend to do. I cheat and just ruffle stuff up. And what I like sometimes doing is creating fantasy flowers. So just, you know, make it up. So, oh, go for it, Janice. Please do. I'd love to see what it looks like. Goodness, I don't know what they're playing in the background, my kids. They're playing the service from Sunday, I think. Hi Vicky, nice to see you. Right, so there we go. We've got a bit of a contrast with that pink there. I think it'd be nice to cut out some blue leaves. What do you think? And put some lovely blue leaves behind there. Oh, shall I cut some out of the fern? The fern dies would look lovely. Hi Nona. What weight paper? Oh, it's whatever Stampin' Up's paper is, cardstock is. That's what I'm using. I think this is about 180 GSM, I think, but I could be wrong. I haven't looked at the numbers recently to be able to tell you for sure. I can tell a lot of you in love with the fern. I'm hoping it stays for a while because I think it's a keeper. So just be gentle when you take these dies out. If they stick a little bit, just be gentle as you pull them out. They don't need a huge tug, but just be gentle with them. Same with the fern ones as well. Just going to cut another one of these little leaves out. Oh, actually, I may as well do the stalks as well while I'm here. I'm going to see if they'll cut out just with one pass of the Big Shot, because I often go backwards and forwards, but yeah, it's enough. These dies are so good. With the precision plate, they work so beautifully. You don't need lots of going backwards and forwards with it. I remember when the first sort of really fine dies came out, and we were cutting them on the plastic, not the sorry, the acrylic plates, and there was all these like tips and tricks, weren't there, for getting them out, like using was it like grease, like paper, other paper, like baking parchment and all that kind of thing, because they were getting stuck. And then they came out with these little picky things, and then they came out with the brushes. But I'm not saying they aren't useful, but because of the new precision plates and things, it makes it so much easier to get things out. So yeah, you use greaseproof. Well, I don't think you need it. I mean, I haven't used greaseproof with these, and they've just popped out, so that's it. Yeah, dryer sheets and things. Right, now with this one, the weakest point on it is this point here, look, because it's not attached to anything else. So I would say just pop that off and use them separately. You know, you don't have to always use them as they've been designed, and you can always just trim that up. Little snip. There we go. And pop another one over the top like that to distract from the fact that there's no middle to that. Then got these lovely. Now these as well these can be trimmed. So if you don't want to use that completely, you can just cut that down like that. Whoop. Pop that in. There we go. And then, oh, these gorgeous leaves. I'll just pop that in there. That one in there. So this is really helping to make the sunflower the focus of the design. I'm not sure we need this one now. I think it distracts a little bit. Just pop that there for a second. Let's see what it looks like on screen. Sometimes when I'm making something, if I look at it on the screen, it helps me to get an overall view of it. There we go. This is the new pink. Yes, this is the new Magenta Madness. Not keen on the name, but yeah, I think we'll save this for something else. Let's use that there. Could use that there, just to give it a bit of extra. And we'll save these as well for something else. Now what I could do though is, before I stick all this down, is to actually pop a little bit of ink onto these leaves, just to make them look a little bit more textured. So I'm going to, I've got a little sponge here, I'm going to grab Night of Navy. So if you're going to all the bother of creating this beautiful card for somebody, I would say, you know, just spend an extra few seconds to put some little bit of extra depth onto the leaves, you know, just to the edge. Oh, and then if you use a piece of cardstock, I'm not, you can always then keep the paper as a background pattern. Look, see? That's quite sweet, isn't it? Right, do that. So who's placed their order? I know some of you have. I actually haven't, you know. I was so busy this morning that I haven't got round to doing it, and there have been a few little glitches with the website. So if you do encounter any problems, please do contact me straight away. Ring me if you need to, because yeah, there have been some little issues. Now, the way that they are working the Stampin' Rewards, if you place an order and it's over £150, then you can claim your own Stampin' Rewards. Now, when you go to checkout and the basket shows, it will tell you you have Stampin' Rewards. Now, the way to claim it is not by adding a code in a special section. You actually have to go to the item itself that you want to claim, and it will magically, there'll be a pop-up option, and it's bright pink, which is fabulous. It's bright pink, and it will say, do you want to claim this as a reward? And so what you do is, at that point, you then say, yes, I do, rather than adding it to your basket, and then it will automatically be there for free. So you can go over a little bit. Like, if, I don't know, say you had £40 Stampin' Rewards, if you know, if you get to the point where it's like £41.62, then that's fine. You can pay just the £2.62 extra. That's perfectly fine. Right, but as I said, if you do have any problems, please do contact me. Right, there we go. Oh, it's looking so pretty. Right, I'm going to arrange them all, and then I think I'm going to cheat, and I'm just going to do this. Whoop, like that. And I think if I put loads of dimensionals around here, hopefully it will stick everything down. Or what I could do is just place dimensionals on top of all my little leaves like this. Do you think that will work? I think it could work, you know. Genius. I shock myself sometimes, I really do. I'm not always this, you know. I have to practice at this level of genius, you know. It doesn't come naturally. I have to make a lot of mistakes before I get to this point. Oh dear. Right, there we go. And then, oh, don't you just, isn't it satisfying when you use a whole thing of dimensionals and you can throw away the packaging? Right, we'll just put some extra ones, just so that it doesn't fall apart. There we go. Now, some people like to use their pick tool to get the tops off. Oh, it takes you a bit of... You have to kind of do it from the side. See, I'm not used to doing it, but I usually just use my thumbnail, but I thought I'd demonstrate it in case you're one of those people who don't have nails. I get really, you know, when you break a nail and you get used to using it, oh my word, that puts me in a funk. Right, that's that. Got nothing else to stick down, have I? Just shout at me if you think there's anything else. How many leaf dies do you get in the... You get... Oh, they used to have a number on here. 14. But some of them cut out shapes. Some of them are just leaves on their own, and some of them cut out shapes. So. Hi, who's that? Kelly G. Hi, Kelly G. Are you new to my channel? Isn't that gorgeous? Right, now, do you think I should mat this onto blue or pink? What do you think? You can all vote. Just going to twiddle the petals up a little bit. Oh, Kelly G is one of your best friends. Oh, lovely to meet you, Kelly. Oh, thanks for sharing, Janine. Double layer with both. Oh my goodness, you guys are so demanding. Right, let's have a look and see. Do you want pink and blue? Like that? I'll get some cardstock while you decide. Everyone's saying both. Okay, so I might just trim that down a little bit. So I'll cut this to 14. And there we go. Okay, you met her through Stampin' Up. I signed up under her and she was my upline when you were at a demo. Oh. Right, I'm just going to trim this down by 1/2 centimetre. Hopefully that leaf will stay out of the way. Yep, that's fine. Have I got any... I've got another area I can trim. I might just have to do a little bit off this side and then a little bit off the other side. Oh, for sure, Stampin' Yama. I am not going to waste any card. For sure. Right, so just double check. Right, so I'm just going to put it in at 1/2 inch. Half an inch. Half an inch round that way. I'm kind of eyeballing this bit, but okay, so I just need to trim that wee bit there. Yeah, we'll keep that for another rainy day, as they say. Ta-da! Right, let's get the card out for the base. So I'm just going to cut this at the kind of standard size that I do the... So it's approximately 14.5 centimetres, but plus a bit for the UK. So. But then she moved to California. Oh no! Oh, that's virtually like, she may as well just be in the UK, Janine. California's so far away from you. Right, hold on. That was that way round. I know it could probably go all the way round, but you know when you make something with the leaves in a certain direction, it's like, it feels a bit strange not to have it that way round. It's just me. So... yes, exactly, Janine. Although I don't blame you, the sunshine's probably a bit more prolific in California than it is in New York. So. Right. Da, 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 da. Right, so California in the house. It's wet in Wales too. Yep, wet in Wales today. I woke up a bit late because I had a late night last night, and I woke up later than normal, and I could just tell it was raining because there was hardly any, it wasn't bright in my bedroom. I was like, no. And my husband was like, it started to rain. And we've been so used to like leaving stuff out, like the cushions and tablecloths and stuff. Never mind. It will dry off. Just forgot to curve this little thing up. This little centre. Just need something else. There we go. Right, now I do have some in colour little gems, and I think that would be perfect to finish it off. Or perhaps even some ribbon. So if you're a person that likes extra texture, you know, you can pop some ribbon under there. Although I think that's probably a bit enough of the blue, really. I'm wondering what that's some nice... This is the new white ribbon. This is from... let me think. It's a different set. Is it the jar set? I'm still getting used to the new names of things. Basically, you get this ribbon and some gingham, and it's so pretty. Oh, actually, no, you get gingham, the white, and you get this thread. Oh, actually, let's pop that with that. This is going to be a super luxury card. I think this is going to be like a really nice birthday card for somebody. So look, I'm going to tie these together. So Kelly, you're not a demo anymore? Or are you still a demo? You do have to fiddle with bows like this, I'm afraid. Just got to kind of like work it until it works. Although I don't really want it to look specifically like a bow. It's going to get all scrunched up. And now this thread here splits. Let's see if we can get it to focus. It's actually a white thread and a blue thread with silver thread going like right round it. So if you want to, you can split the whole thing up, and then you've got basically 3 threads there. But what I want to do is push all this lot together and pop it underneath like that. So I'm just going to raise it up a little bit. And I think just shove a whole load of glue under there and just hold it until it stays. Normally I would use some sort of hot glue really, but I haven't got it plugged in. Put under there. Bring forward the thready ones because those are like the finer elements. So we want those to really show up. So I'm just going to sit and hold this for a second while I'm reading your... How does one stop being a demonstrator? You basically just don't order, Martina. So because in order to stay a demonstrator, you have to order a minimum every 3 months. There's certain quotas, a quota to reach. And if you don't meet it, you just stop. Stampin' Up just kind of like automatically the computer knows that you know the figures, and you just don't have access to that part of the Stampin' Up website, you know. So when you become a demonstrator, you get you set up a password, and then you have access to the what's called the demonstrator part of the website. And I can't resist it. Look, can you see I'm pulling this apart? I just want to see what it looks like. So that allows you to be able to order and get a discount. And then if you don't do that, then yeah. But being a demo has its little perks. It means that you get access to see things a little bit ahead of time. So you have access to all the catalogues at least a month ahead of time. And often you can do pre-orders. So with the main annual catalogue, you get to pre-order a list. You don't have everything to pre-order, but you have a list of selected items. And then with the mini catalogues that will come out, actually we've got one coming out in August, so we're actually going to see it fairly soon. We're going to see it in July. You get to pre-order what you want from that. That's really cute. Look, can you see how I've separated that? So it's got a strand of the white, a strand of the silver, and a strand of the blue. And that's just a really pretty little, you know, touch there. And I want to use the little, so there's some cute little gems that go with that. But I think just scattering some crystals into there would just help then to pick up the silver side. So I'll pop those there. And then I knew I had a new pack here somewhere. I think my downline gave me this for Christmas, actually. I've not used them yet. So that was kind of her. Right. So, I don't know, it's nice sometimes to cluster a combination of different sort of sizes and shapes. Not shapes, colours. Oop, come on. There we go. Look. And I don't know whether to put some on there. Seeing as this is a fantasy sunflower, let's face it, it's not. This doesn't really relate to any sunflowers I know of in real life, but there we go. It's our artistic, you know, license sunflower. Pop a little blue one down there. A bit of crystal. You love sparkly, do you? Blonde traditional is good, yes. Oh, no. Right. There we go. I think that's it. You're not a demo. You were for 19 years. Oh, wow. That is a while, isn't it? You didn't hold on to your 20th to get your bonus. Now I'm wondering whether just to put a little sprig of that, but just sort of up there, because I haven't really got the space to put another white one, but I think I have got the space to do a little sprig of this one. So there we go. And I think before sticking it down, I'll just do that whole untwiny business. Hold on, I've got to figure out which way to go. You've got to basically go in the twist it in the opposite direction of how it was created, and then it will kind of like unravel for you. There we go, there's the silver. And then you've got to kind of unravel it the other way. Oh, sorry, not on camera. Unravel it the other way to get to sort of unravel the white and the blue. I know, I'll do that again in camera. So unravel it that way. Sometimes you might have to lick your fingers. So I know that's... You have to wait 3 days before giving away this card now. And then, look, you unravel it that way to get the strand separated. Okay, there we go. And this time, I think I'm just going to get dimensional. Pop that on there like that. Trying to find where I find your demo orders. You mean how to place a demo order, Hannah? You basically just go, you click on ordering, and it gives you an option of what type of order you want to place. So there's workshop, customer, demo. I don't think there's another option. Yeah, it should pop up there. Give Ian a ring. I'm sure he'll help you out. Hi, Melanie. That's all right. Right, I think that's it. I just need that little bit of extra frou-frou in the corner there. Right, where's my other card gone? Oh, there it is. So I was just making a couple of cards from the One Sheet Wonders that I did last night with the sunflowers. And so I've got this one here using some of those pretty dies, and just poked them underneath this panel of the stamped sheet. And then this one is a little bit more fancy dancy, so I stamped the sunflower, cut it out, and then it inked that middle bit, and then cut out some other leaves. And it's also got leaves from the Forever Fern die set, which is called Forever Flourishing. I have to remember they're called different things sometimes. So this one's called Forever Flourishing, and they go with the Forever Fern stamp set, and it's got lots of beautiful leaves and things in that one. So there we go. Right, let me know which one's your favourite. One or two. And I'll be back later tonight, guys, with a One Sheet Wonder. And yeah, probably using some of the new products. Remember, if you want to be notified of when I go live, please email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com, and I'll add you to a WhatsApp group. Now, obviously, if you don't use WhatsApp, then that won't happen. But the other way to be notified is to subscribe to my Artful Stampin page or Artful Stampin space group on Facebook, and I always announce there. Definitely 2. I'm a blue girl, so I love number 2. Oh, number 3. Where's number 3? Did I do a 3? No. Martina, what are you saying to me? I've got the bits for number 3. That's the extent of number 3. Oh, you ordered the Forever Greenery. Oh, it's so beautiful. Really beautiful. Oh, look, those are my other bits. Oh, 1 + 2 = 3. Yeah, dear Martina, you're too quick for me. Look, there's a tiny little slither there. I wonder what I could use that for. Oh, and there's this. Look, I can even come back and do a scrappy card now. I'm finding all these little bits and pieces. Okay. Right, I'm off to have my tea, and I'll see you guys a little bit later. I like both, but number 1 is your favourite. Oh, there we go. Make a fascinator. That would make such a cool fascinator, actually. Wouldn't it? You know what? I am looking forward to having a bit more of a play with these dies, because I can imagine you can just do some beautiful things. Look, even just like scrunching that up makes it look so different. Imagine putting 3 layers of that together. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm gonna have to try that. Look at that. See, it's by playing that one learns, and you know, you can experiment, and it's so gorgeous. Right, lots of love to you. See you all soon. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, please. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.